Hey guys! Today we are going to talk about posing, okay? Core poses for boudoir photography. So whatever your poses are that you're doing, okay? That is what I'm going to be talking with you today. Okay, so first of all, I want to ask you a question. Do you want to feel more confident with your boudoir posing? Do you want to sell more boudoir portraits? Do you want to have happier customers, more repeat clients? If you said yes to any of the above, then you need what I call my 5 core poses. Okay, so are you excited to learn about my 5 core poses? Okay, so basically what core poses are having 5 poses that you do for every single client that work on every single body type, no matter the set, the lighting, the shape, what she's wearing. Like, they always work. They're your 5 core poses. And no matter what, all of that stuff, not only do they always work, but they always sell, okay? So I'm going to share with you guys my 5 core poses, but I'm also going to share with you why you need 5 core poses and how to come up with your own 5 core poses, okay? Because my 5 core poses might not be your 5 core poses. If you've seen my photography work before, you'll notice that it is a little bit more on the lighter side. It's a little bit more on the, I don't want to say conservative side, but you know, my type of work isn't like, you know, all booties in the air with like half lit, super dark, sultry. And if that's your look, that's totally fine. But what I'm saying is my 5 core poses might not be your 5 core poses. And what I'm going to help you do today is to come up with your 5 core poses. So first of all, the reason you need to have 5 poses that you can repeat is because you need to have something that going into your session, you're going to feel so confident. Like, okay, if all I do is these 5 poses with her 3 different sets, with her 3 different outfits, I know I'm still going to give her an amazing gallery to view and order at the end of her session, right? I know that if I do these poses on her and she tells her friend and her friend comes in, her friend's going to get the same experience that she got. Now, I'm not saying all you're going to do are these 5 core poses. No, I mean, if you blanked and you were a deer in headlights and you just did the 5 core poses, you'd still be good. You'd still give a great experience and you'd still, you know, get a great sale out of it. But what I'm going to teach you to do is do your 5 core poses, but then also you get to experiment and build upon that so that you can keep everything fresh and fun and keep being an artist, right? Because that's like the best thing ever. So, okay, now that you know why you need 5 core poses, what they are, kind of a thing, you're probably like thinking, okay, well, you know, what are my 5 core poses? So if you have done boudoir photography before, what you're going to do is look back past your past sessions and see like, okay, out of all these clients, which poses got purchased over and over and over again, okay? Like, which pose was the most popular? Which pose did everyone buy? Which pose was easy for me to recreate no matter her shape, size, body type, right? That's going to be your core poses. So you want to look back through all your photos, find similarities between your orders. Now, if you have not done this before, if you've not done boudoir before, what you want to do is start doing boudoir. So whether you're going to do a booty call or practice on like a friend or family member or whatever, start to really just like have fun with it. Like look up different poses, research different things, find, you know, and just play around. And then you'll eventually kind of go back to the same poses. And you're eventually just going to pick 5. And those are just going to be your 5 core poses. So I wrote mine down for you guys here today. I mean, and it's not like, you're not gonna be able to see what they look like, although you could, you know, go to bootieshorts.com and I have photos on there and stuff. But basically what I do is I have every client start out laying on her stomach, and hand positioning and leg positioning can be different, but that's like the core pose that I start with. And then I have them roll over onto their back. And so both these poses are on the bed. So that's 2 core poses right there. And what's really cool about the core poses is you get to build upon them. So for example, when she's on her stomach, like, you know, this could be one pose, this could be one pose, you know, like the, you know, like like this could be one, like it's kind of hard to see, but what I'm saying is once you have her like in that position on the bed, just by slightly shifting her arms and legs can give you more poses. But the whole point is just to have these 5 core poses that you get to go with so that you're really confident. Like, you know, going into every single session that these are what you're gonna start out with, and you're gonna build upon them by just little subtleties in their hands and legs and things like that. Does that make, or their arms and legs and things like that. Does that make sense? So then I also like to do a legs on the headboard type of pose. That one's, you know, whether they brought heels or not, I love to do that one. And then I like to do like a lean forward with like a booty shot. Let's see, one. Oh, and then I also forgot kneeling. I like to have them kneel on the bed. So those are my 5 core poses. And like, it's really not about exactly what my poses look like. It's not really even about exactly what the photos look like. It's just about picking 5 core poses so that, you know, you're really confident going into a session. You don't have to sit up on Pinterest for 5 hours at the night before your shoot and then get nervous and not end up using any of those poses anyways, because come on. You know you've done it. You know you've done it. I've done it too. When really all you have to do is just have yourself, your camera, you know your core poses. You can build off of those. You can, you know, adjust her arms and legs and facial expressions off of that. And you're going to build out a really great number of images to show her at her Davo session. So that's really what it comes down to. And what happened was, not only do I do the 5 core poses, but what I was noticing was my certified students were saying over and over again how every time they went into a session, they were nervous and they felt like they were like, oh my gosh, like I have my first booty call. Like, I'm so nervous, I'm so nervous, I'm so nervous. And so I really wanted to be able to teach them, and now you, how to come up with these 5 core poses, because I want you to go into a session with confidence. I want you to go into a session with a plan. And obviously once you do the 5 core poses, you can then try and experiment with different things, but at least you know you got the main things out of the way. At least you know you nailed the session. At least you know you gave everyone, you know, an experience that was consistent, because that's what's going to really help you get more referrals. Is like, you know, you might feel like, oh, I don't want to do that pose again, you know, but to them, it's totally new. Like, they've never done it. It's like getting a haircut. Like, you and your friend could have the same haircut, but it looks totally different because it's on 2 different people. Yeah, I think that's it. I hope to see you on the other side. I hope you enjoyed these tips, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.